Hey guys, good evening all of you. I hope all of you can hear me. Anyone guys, can you please confirm? Is I'm audible guys? Hello, is I'm audible guys? Can you please confirm?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So guys, like in the last session, we have discussed something about like how to work with what are the different the products that are available in the Power BI guys. So we discussed about there is a Power BI desktop, there is a Power BI Pro, there is a Power BI Premium. We have Power BI mobile is there. If you want to install in your mobile, you can install the Power BI mobile. And apart from that, we also discussed about Power BI embedded. So whenever you want to integrate your Power BI with the other applications, we have to use the Power BI embedded. So these are the some of the things which we have seen in the last session. We have seen about that, and I told you to install the Power BI desktop, guys. So hope all of you have installed. Yeah, guys. So just before going to that, anyone joined for the today's class? Is today is your first class? Anyone is there, guys? Please let me know if anybody has joined for the today's class so that I can explain like what I have done in the previous two classes. 2, 3 classes we have taken, guys. Okay, I think all of you have joined in the last couple of classes, right? Okay. Yesterday we have done with the download, guys. I told you to download the software. From where to download also I told you. So just a minute, just once again I'll show you. Anyhow, I have uninstalled the Power BI in my system, guys, because it is having some old version. So I uninstall it. Anyhow, I'll show you the installation procedure also, guys. So this is going to be, I told you, which is going to be powerbi.microsoft.com. So go to the various products. Here we have the products are there. Power BI Desktop, Power BI Pro, Power BI Premium, Power BI Mobile, Embedded, and Power BI Report Server is there. I told you to install Power BI Desktop, guys. So this is how we have to download it. See download. Simply click on the download, guys. And I told you to download the 64-bit. This is the one which I told you to download it, guys. Okay. So already yesterday I have downloaded it. So no need to download it again. If anybody guys who has not yet downloaded and installed, please download and install it, guys. So it is there in my downloads folder. Okay. So this is the one, guys. Yesterday I have downloaded. Yesterday download only. Just anyhow I'll show you because I uninstalled my previous versions of Power BI. Currently my system does not have the Power BI software. Let me check once. Do you have any Power BI? Power BI desktop. Let me open it. Yesterday I uninstalled it. Let me check once, guys. Okay, I think so. Yeah, just a minute, guys. I'll tell you. Like, I think I have got it through the Power BI. It's I have got it through the Microsoft Store. I think so. That is the reason it is not showing me. Let me show you guys. Let me do that. You can also download it directly from even from the Microsoft Store. Also, we can download it, guys. Even from Microsoft Store also we can download. I think the software was there from the Microsoft Store. That is the reason it has been not unable to install it. Let me show you once. Let me show you the syntax once, guys. Let me check with the Power BI. Let me check with the Power BI desktop, guys. Yeah, it was already installed in my system, guys. So that is the reason why it was showing you here. Otherwise, it would not show you here now. So even that way also, because that will automatically getting updated automatically. I'll do one thing, just a minute once. I will try to uninstall the software, guys. Let us try to uninstall the software. Yeah, let it uninstall in, guys. Yeah. So So it has been uninstalled, guys. So it is very easy uninstallation. Why? Because I'm directly downloading, directly I'm removing from the Microsoft Store. Okay. So this is the one. So now I don't have the Power BI software in my system, guys. You can just once again check it out. So go to all apps, and there I don't have the Power BI software, was not available. Even you can download it from the, even we can download it from the Microsoft Store also. As I told you know, here, for example, if you see here, guys, in this case, whenever we click on this particular download this free, it will download it from the Microsoft Store only, it will download it, guys. So maybe previously I have downloaded that from the Microsoft Store. That is the reason why it has been available there. Now I'll install it once again, guys. Okay, so once again we'll install it directly on premises installation only we do that. So see guys, it's very simple. So select your language. I'm selecting the language English. Click on the next. It's a Power BI desktop, which is going to be 64-bit. So very easy, guys. It won't take that much time also. Just quickly it will do that. Just click on the next. Okay, just click on the next, guys. Everything is going to be next options only. Everyone can install it, guys. Without having any issue, you can install it, guys. Just click on the install, guys. That's it. Yeah, it's doing, guys. Just wait for 2 minutes. It will do, guys. That's it, guys. Just only the installation is taking the time, but procedure is not a big, it's not going to be a big thing. Easily you can install it, guys. Without having an issue, you can install it, guys. Yeah. So it was done, guys. You can just click on finish, and it was done the installation, guys. So two ways, better to, you can also install it from the Microsoft Store directly. This is a better option, guys. This is going to be the better option to install it. Okay. So we can see the Power BI desktop, it has been got created on the desktop, you can see, guys. And this is going to be the Power BI, the latest version. And I told you, go to the help menu, guys, and just click on the about. You can see the version here, guys. As we already seen that it is version 2.1 to 2.746. So previously, the version what I install is a little bit older update, guys. Not very far, just a 2 months back or something. It has been got updated. Every month, Microsoft is going to releases an update in the Power BI. That's why if you can see, guys, it is showing the about. you can see this guys, it is going to be nothing but version 2.122. So we can see that it is an update in the October version. It is an updated in the October version. Again in November, again one update. December. Every month they are going to be releases a new version, not new version, a new update is going to be gets releases, guys. Okay. So this is going to be the look and feel appearance of your the Power BI software, guys. It is your Power BI environment. You just has to know about this environment, guys. That's very clear. That means just very easy. Just I'll show you one by one I'll show you. You can just understand it, guys, very easily. I'll tell you, I'll explain each and every component. First of all, let us start from here, guys. Let us start from here, guys. Okay. So what is this, guys? It is going to be nothing but the pages. Like in Excel sheet, you will have it, no, guys? You can add up as many pages we can add up, guys. You can add up each and every as many pages you can add up, guys. Nothing limitation. You can add up as many pages we can add up. So right now all pages looks to be the same only. Just you can close the pages, guys. You can keep on closes the pages. So delete the page or simply right click and you can say delete the page. So anything is a fine case, just you can just click on the close button. So it is asking, do you want to delete the page? Delete it, guys. So right now it is not required. Just I'm telling that it is going to be just like an Excel sheet, how we can add up the pages, add up the sheets. It is going to be also the pages, what we can say, guys. It's a pages. It's a report pages, what we can say that. Like that, guys. Okay, fine. So this is going to be the one option, what we can say, guys. This is going to be the one of the option we can say. Minimum one page must be there, guys. Minimum one page must be there, must ensure. You cannot delete the last page. So now see, there is no option to this one. Either you can duplicate the page or either we can rename the page, but we cannot delete the pages, guys. And here we can see which is going to be a desktop layout, whatever the view we can see, and which is going to be the mobile layout, guys. Okay, so this is going to be how, that means how your report is going to be looks like, for example, for the mobile users. So that you can just understand like how that particular report is going to be looks for the mobile users, how it is going to looks like, guys. How it is going to be looks like for the mobile users. So this is a mobile layout view and it is going to be nothing but a desktop layout view. Okay, so later we'll see how we can develop it, guys. So nothing is there, simple technique only. So here also we can see the application, guys. So this is the option what we can see, or else even we have one more option is going to be there, guys. Here also from either you can click from here or here also we have this option, guys. There are some multiple options are there here now. You can see home, insert, view. In the view, we have this option, guys. What is an option? Mobile layout. So it is going to be design your report for mobile devices. It is going to be how it is going to be looks like this, guys. How it is going to be the looks like this. So we'll see how to develop the reports for your mobile view, and this is going to be the desktop view, what we can say, guys. Or else, as I told you, you can go here. This is going to be mobile layout and this is going to be desktop layout. If I select this, it will become a mobile layout. If you deselect this, it will become a desktop layout. So you can see the difference, guys. You can find the clear difference what we can find it off. Okay, fine. So that is going to be even these websites also, guys. Whenever we are working with these websites also, they will have two types of views. One is desktop view will be there. How the website is going to be looks like a how the website is going to be looks in a desktop. Or it is going to be whenever we open the same application in your mobile, then how the web page is going to looks like. So if I directly project it, you cannot visually in mobile properly, guys. That's why they will put a mobile view as well as which is going to be a desktop view, what we can see that. So this is what we can see on the left hand side. Default is selected is going to be the desktop view only by default. Later we'll see, guys, how to develop by using the mobile views, how to develop it here. Okay. So this is going to be I'm starting from the bottom, guys. On the starting from the bottom, you can see you understood these three options, guys. It is going to be you understood these three particular options what we have got it here now. Okay, just it is a navigation to the previous pages and the next pages. Right now we have only one page. That's why they have been not enabled, guys. Add a new page. Add a new page. Click on this, add a new page. That's it. And here mobile layout, it is going to be mobile layout view, and which is going to be nothing but, sorry, it's a desktop layout view, and this is mobile layout view, guys. Okay. Anyhow, anyhow, this is going to be the area where we can design our reports, guys. This is the area where we can design our reports. This area is nothing but what we are going to call it as a canvas. What we are going to call it as, guys? We are going to call it as a canvas is what we are going to call it as. So canvas, even generally we call it when we talk about the painters. So even the painter says that painters uses generally the word, guys. So it is going to be canvas, which canvas is nothing but the area where they can design their reports is going to be nothing but your canvas, guys. I can show you. So we can see here now, just if you try to just decrease the view, you can see this. So this is the area, guys. This is the area only where I can place all my visualizations. I can place here. I can't place here, guys. Okay. Whenever I selected this, if you can see here, wherever if we click here, nothing matters here now. Everything, whenever I'm selecting here, everything is going to be placed on this particular canvas area only. It is going to be placing here now, but not in this area. Okay. You can minimize it and you can do that, or else just make it 100%, guys. So just if you want to further increase, you can increase it further. So once again, this is going to be what we are going to call it as canvas, where we can plot all your data visualizations in this particular canvas area only. We are going to do it, guys. Let me explain the concept. Yeah. So once again, I'm explaining, guys. So whenever we open the Power BI desktop, you can see some window. So let me draw the window, guys, clearly, easily to understand it. So this is going to be your whatever the canvas, guys. Let us take it as this is going to be your canvas. Let us take this as it is going to be takes it as which is going to be canvas, guys. On the left hand side of the canvas is nothing but the place where you can place your visualization, guys. All your place, it is going to be a placeholder where you can place all your whatever the visual components and all these things, we can place it. This is a very area where we can place our visualizations. Now, to the left hand side of the canvas, guys, to the left hand side of the canvas, mainly you can see 3 buttons. You can see, guys, there comes some kind of a views. It looks like a small buttons. It is going to be nothing but what we can call it as, guys. So I'm not drawing them, just I'm writing it as, guys. It is going to be nothing but what we are going to call it as a report view. It is going to be report view, guys. And it is going to be nothing but it's a data view. And the other one is going to be nothing but we are having a model view. So just like 3 buttons will be there, guys, on the left hand side. You can see there. Okay, this is going to be, as I said, that it is a report view. This is currently by default when you open, default is going to be report view only, guys. Then, sorry, just a minute, I done a mistake, guys. It is not data generally, okay, because why we call it as data view, because we see the data there, that's why we call it as, okay, no worries. It is going to be what we call it as a table view. It's what we are going to call it as a table view. Just a second once. Okay. So it is going to be nothing but what we are going to call it as a table view. And below that, you can see something called as it is going to be a table view. And this is going to be nothing but a model view. So for the timing, just for the introduction, right? So I want to explain the concepts. That's it. Okay. So report view is nothing but where you can see, we can view your reports. Table view is nothing but where you can view your table data. And model view is nothing but where we can view all that particular your model, the model, whatever we are creating it. So mainly we are creating the model, guys. Model means what are your tables, what are the relationships, all these things we are going to be, all of them, you can view it in the model view, guys. So this one is going to be model view. This is a table view and this is going to be report view, guys. So we can see these 3 different tabs, what we can see this. See, it is in model view. Right now, I don't have any tables, guys. Being I don't have any tables, we cannot see any tables there, but it is showing some representation. So the tables and the relationships between the tables, guys. It is going to be the relationship between the tables, what we can see here now. This is your table view where we can view the data. Right now, we don't have any data. And there we can see all our visuals, the reports and all these things, we can see that. Observe carefully, guys. These on the right hand side, we can see some visual components. These visual components will appear only and only whenever we are in the report view. Only whenever we in the report view only, you can visualize it, guys. Whenever we are in this particular, whatever that particular table view, and whenever we're in the model view, what will happen here is we cannot visualize them, guys. We cannot visualize them. What we can see that. Okay, we cannot visualize it. Okay, so this is going to be what we can do the applications. Nothing, we don't get the visualizations here, guys. On the right hand side, you can see there is no visualizations will come. Whenever we are in the table view, it is showing you the data. Whenever in the model view, it is showing you the data and the properties. It is showing the data and the properties what we are going to be doing. Whenever we are in the report view, you can see the visualizations. And we can also see the which is going to be data, guys. So see this carefully. Data tab is going to be available in all these three views. On the right hand side, this is what we call it as a pane. It's like a pane, what we are going to call it as the data pane, they call it as. And this is going to be nothing but a properties pane. Okay, so see here, this is going to be. So on the left hand side, there are going to be just like a three views are there. One is the report view, and the second one is going to be table view and the model view. So what we can do it in report view, guys? Report view is nothing but where we can see all your visualizations. All your visualizations. Table is nothing but where we can see all the tables and their data you can see. Model is going to be nothing but the tables, the relationships, all these things we can see it as part of the model view, what we can see that. So visualizations, data, and the relationships. So we can see the table data. And whenever you're in the table view, we can see the table data, guys. And in the model view, we can see the relationship between the tables and all these things. We can see it in the relationship view. So in the model view, what we can see. Now, on the right hand side, it varies, guys. It depends on the whatever the default selected. Default is going to be report view. So there are three panes are there, guys. These are what we call it as three panes. Okay, pane is nothing but just like a window, guys. Okay, so I don't have the space, so I'm writing it clearly. This is going to be, let us say that you can have some three different panes, what we can see it, guys. So this changes automatically whenever we select the different. By default, whenever we are in the report view, you can see, guys, the first one is going to be nothing but you can see something called as a filters pane, what we can see, guys. So what is the purpose of filters pane, guys? Filters pane is basically used for what purpose we can use in, guys. Filters pane is basically used to filter the data in your visuals. Okay, there are different filters are there, guys. Can you observe carefully? Filters on this page, meaning that is whatever the filter applied, that will be applicable only to this particular page only. Filters on all the pages, that means it is applicable to all the pages in that particular, all pages it is applicable. Like we can say generally local filters and global filters. Local filters means only to that particular, to that particular page. And whenever I said which is going to be in all the pages means for all pages, the filter is going to be applied. You know what is meaning of filtering? Filtering is nothing but we are trying to restrict the data that need to be displayed in the page or in the report. So I have some table data, but I don't want to visualize all the data there. So you can filter the data only for this particular page or with all the pages, what we can see. So see there, it is going to be filters on this page, filters on all pages, what we can see that. This is filters, guys. Next. So what is the purpose of filters? Use it to restrict the data, guys. The next one is going to be nothing but we are having your visualizations, guys. It is going to be just visualizations. It will not be like that. It will be simply like this only, being we cannot write it like that. I'm writing it like this, guys. So filters is there like this. You can see filters. Okay, visualizations. So they have written vertically, guys, not horizontally. Whenever you do this, it will become vertical. When I expand this, it is going to be becomes vertical. When I collapse it, it is going to becomes an horizontal like this. Okay, horizontal and vertical it is going to becomes here now. Visualizations, guys. So what is a visualization contains, guys? All the components or whatever the different types of visualizations we can place in your canvas that will be coming only from this visualizations pane only, guys. And finally, we are having a data pane. Data pane is going to be nothing but where you can see all your tables, what we call it as queries, guys. Query is nothing but a table here now. So query is nothing but a table. So here the tables are called as queries, guys. So what are the queries and what are the fields inside the queries? What are the attributes inside the queries? Indirectly, tables and columns, all these things we can see. It won't show you the data, guys. It won't show you the data. It only shows you the what are the queries and what are your whatever the attributes, what are the columns of your tables. It is going to show you only the table names and the column names only. If you want to see the data in that particular table, come to the table view, guys. Come to the table view, you can see the data. But whenever we are in the visual in the report view, and if you select the data, here only the column names and the table names only it will show you. Like structure, it will show you, guys, but not the original data, but not the total data, it won't show you. Simple, guys. Only these options only we are going to be gets working with them, guys. On the left hand side, there are 3 tabs are there, or some 3 like a 3 small buttons are there, which is going to be report view, table view, and a model view. And on the right hand side, there are 3 panes are there. One is going to be filters, visualizations, and data, guys. But this will be only these 3 tabs whenever we go for a report view, guys. When you go to a table view, no filters, no visualizations will be there. Data view, data pane will be there. When you select the model, we don't get the filters, we don't get the visualizations. You will get something called as an properties and something called as an data pane is going to come. This will automatically change, guys. See there? I selected the table view. We have got only the data pane. Only the data pane was there. Whenever I selected the model view, you can find the properties and you can find out the data. So data is a common. Data pane is common in all the 3 different views. But whereas whenever we are in the report view, we can see filters and visualizations. Whenever we've gone for the data view, we can see the table view, we can see the data pane. And whenever we are in the model view, it is going to be properties and which is going to be the data pane. So it will change us, guys. Automatically, it will change us, guys. You can see the differences. Okay. So these are going to be the options, guys. So here nothing is there. So on the bottom, you can see it is going to be nothing but a desktop layout view, or which is going to be nothing but mobile layout view. And we can add up as many pages we can add up, guys. Okay. And what are these options, guys? On the top, you can see some menu options are there. We can see the menu options. Just previously, we used to call it as menu options, and these are what we are going to call it as the different whatever the tabs we are having. Now they are calling it as an what they are calling it as, guys. Sorry, I forgot the name. Just a second. Just a second. Yeah. So they are going to be what we are going to call it as what I forgot the name. It is going to be ribbons, guys. Sorry, I forgot the name. It is going to be ribbons, guys. You can see there. So these are going to be nothing but the various ribbons. What are the options? What we can see the data, guys. Just you can see. This is going to switch the ribbons. You can see, guys. So these are going to be just you can click on this button. So we can see the options, guys. This one. So there is a small drop down, just a button was there. Just if we can click on that, it is just expanding and it is going to be minimizing the whatever the ribbons are there. So various ribbons are there, guys. File ribbon, home ribbon, insert, modeling, view, optimize, help, etc. is there. We have to study all these options only, guys. We have to study all these options only. We have to study it, guys. Okay. We have to study all these options. So what is get data option? Okay. Mainly, we have to work with this transform data, guys. Mainly, this is going to be the feature of Power BI, guys. That means what is the main purpose of this transform data is, yesterday I told you guys, what is the process in our reporting is extract, transform, and visualize, and then deploy. Isn't it, guys? Yesterday I told you, extract the data, import the data, guys. First of all, get the data, transform the data as you require, and visualize the data as you require, and then we have to share it or we have to deploy it. So whenever we want to work with, whenever you want to make any changes to your data, because don't expect that every time the data Sorry, guys, there was a small disconnection. Just please wait, guys. I think somebody, just a minute. Yeah. Gaurav, can you hear me? Gaurav Patnaik.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm audible. You are made as a host because I disconnected due to the network. Can you make me as a host? Shall I help you? Do you know how to make me host?
No, sir.
Okay. Can you see the participants button is there at the bottom? Can you click on the participants button?
Yes, sir.
Can you see my name? Vamsi Trainer is there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. On the right hand side, can you see the three dots are there? Can you click on the button on the three dots? Can you see make host option will be there?
No, sir. I'll join through my mobile.
Uh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you see
Yes.
that? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay. So let's continue, guys. Just a minute. Yeah. I think you can see my screen, guys. Right. Okay. So once again, coming to the discussion. So this is going to be the different ribbons we are having it, guys. So what is this home? What is this insert menu? What is this modeling? What is this view? We'll see all these kind of, and what is optimize, all these kind of an applications we are going to be using this kind of an application, guys. Okay, so we have to study those particular concepts only, guys. Apart from that, nothing is there in the concept here now. So that's it, guys. This is what the options we have to do. Okay, mainly we are discussing about what do you mean to say transform data. So once you have imported your data, you have to make some lot of changes, guys. Mainly, the main work is going to be there in the transform data tab only, guys. So just for a timing, don't worry. I just want to import the data sets. Let me delete all these visuals, guys. I can delete all these visuals. I'm just deleting them, guys. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do now, just for a small time being, guys, let me import the data from a text or a CSV file. Just an example. Don't worry. I'm going to share some data sets later. I'm going to share some data sets, guys. So this is going to be a data set called as n, which is going to be some, I'll show you just for a small timing. I'm showing you guys. So this is the data set name, guys, which is going to be a tips data set. What is the tips data set, guys? That contains the data of the tips that has been given by the customer by the customers at a restaurant. So the customers will go to the restaurant. So they will order the food and they will have their food. And after that, they are going to pay the bills and the whatever the tips they are going to be paying here now. So do you want to see the, as I can show you guys in data tab, you can just see only the columns only we can see, guys. We can't see the data, only the structure only we can see. The table name, the query name is going to be tips. And these are the fields, whatever the columns inside that particular table, guys. Do you want to see the table data? Come here, guys. Go to the table view. There you can view your data, guys. You can see how much is the total bill, how much tip they have paid, what is the gender, female and male, and whether they are smokers or non-smokers, on what day they have came, Saturday, Sunday, etc., and what time they have came, dinner, lunch, etc., and whatever the guest size. So how many customers or how many the size of the guest that has been came, 2, 3, you can see, guys, you can see the values. Okay, 4, 3, 1, we can see the data here now. So this is the data, what we can see the data. So if you want to see the data, you have to see here, guys. This is going to be your model view. In model view, you cannot just, we have to develop our model. Our data model is going to be gets created, the structure. So right now there is only one table was there. It is showing only one query. We call it as a query, guys. We call it as a query. So here we can see, right click here. And if you want, we can see, guys. You can see the option here now. What do we want to do? Delete from model, edit the query. You want to edit the query, guys. This is going to be, you want to delete from the model. I want to delete it, or you want to edit it, guys. I want to create a new column. I want to create a new measure. Whatever I want to do, we can do with an application, guys. Okay. So the basic idea here is, this is going to be how we can work with that particular, whatever the data you want to see, guys. So see, guys, simple, it has taken some table and automatically I'm visualizing, nothing I'm doing it, guys. Just it is going to be the data, what we can see with the data, guys. So this is going to be the option, what we can see with this. Just deselect the options. Okay, fine, guys. Let me delete it. Now, what is my requirement here is we imported the data from a CSV file, fine. But the problem here is I want to make some changes to this data, guys. I want to make some changes. So how do you make the changes to your table data or your query data? Mainly, this is a transform data tab, guys. Once if you click on the transform data tab, can you see here we are getting Power BI desktop. Whenever I click on this transform data, we are going to be getting something called as a Power BI. It is going to be what we are going to call it as a query editor is going to come, guys. It's going to be nothing but it's a Power Query Editor, guys. It's a Power Query Editor. It's separate. It's going to be separate tab, guys. It is going to be a separate tab, guys. Yeah, just don't mind, guys. Just please be online. I'll be back. Yeah, guys. Yeah. So if you can observe carefully, guys, if you can observe carefully, there was a separate editor, the separate window has came, guys. If you observe carefully, this is what we call it as a Power Query Editor, guys. You can make all your changes, whatever the changes you require, all these things we can do in, guys. Very easily we can do all the changes, guys. Just an example I'm showing you. I want to convert this. For example, the gender was there. I want to convert this particular, whatever the gender is there. I want to just convert this into, which is going to be some uppercase. I want to convert it. Just an example I'm showing you, guys. So nothing to write any code, guys. Nothing to write any code. Just it is going to be, there is some options will be there. Just what we have to do is, guys, just click on that particular options. That's it. So it is going to be the day. Whatever you want, we can convert in, guys. So I want to convert completely into lowercase. I want to completely convert into the lowercase, what I want to do that. So any changes, whatever the changes you require to your data, you can convert, you can make all these changes in this Power Query Editor only, guys. So we have to first learn all these options only, guys. First we will learn all these options only. So many options will be there, guys. So many options will be there. So transform tab is there, or a transform ribbon is there, add column ribbon is there. So what are the options in this particular ribbon? We have to study those particular options. So all these options, what do you mean to say transpose? What is meaning of count rows? Okay, what is meaning of replace values? What is this fill? What is this statistics numbers? What is this extract option is there? Okay, what is going to be the format? What is split columns? What is move? What is unpivot columns? We'll see all these options. We are going to see this. So this will take itself is going to take around the first basic concepts is this one only, guys. It will takes almost all, it is going to take 1 week to 10 days. It is going to take only by these options only, guys. These options will take at least minimum 7 to, which is going to be 1 week it will take, guys. After that, I told you, this is for 1 week. Reporting visualizations is for another 10 days. And DAX is going to be for another 10 days. Remaining miscellaneous. Almost all 40-45 days will be the course timing, guys. So mainly, if you make any changes in the Power Query Editor, then only those changes are going to be reflected in your Power BI desktop. So this is going to be your Power BI desktop, guys. Okay, so if I make some changes here, if I make the changes here, those changes will be reflected here now. Otherwise, you cannot see. So you can see there are pending changes in your queries that has been not applied. If we click on the apply changes, the changes are going to be done here now. For example, what is going to be total bill? What is going to be the tip? For example, the name, I have changed the name here, guys. Just for example, what is going to be the tip they have given, or what is going to be total? Let us say the total amount I'm going to make it here now. I'm just making a small change in the column name, guys. It is going to be total amount is the name of the column. I changed the column. But in your Power BI desktop, still it will show you what is going to be the total amount only, total bill only it is showing you. Because whatever the changes, there are not reflected here now. Here we have an option is there. There are pending changes in the query that have not applied. Simply click on the apply the changes. Simply click on the apply the changes. Now you can see that column has been got changed to total amount. From here also we can do, guys. You need not to do it from there only. From here also we can do. So there is some difference. There is a relation is there, guys. If automatically, if this particular changes, anything changes here now, just see, instead of writing size, let us say that it is going to be, I just changed it to a guest size. Automatically, once if I make the changes here now, the Power BI desktop automatically detects. That means there are some changes has been got done. There are some changes has been got done. See, guys, immediately it is getting the changes. So there is some relation between these two, guys. Apply the changes, it is going to be apply the changes. Discard the changes, there are not going to be applied here now. Or else no need to do it from here. From here only we have the option is there. Close and apply. Only apply or only close. If I say close and apply, Power Query Editor will be closes and the changes are going to be reflected in your Power BI desktop automatically. You can see the difference, guys. Previously, the column name is size and the column name is total bill. Now it has been became which is going to be guest size, and it has been became which is going to be total amount. It has been became something like that. We can just do this kind of an applications. What we can do with an application, guys. So whatever the changes we have been done, there, all those particular changes need to be reflected here with the help of this particular, the Power Query. Whatever we are making the changes, the Power Query Editor, those changes are going to be gets done as part of this particular applications. Okay. So this is going to be, so if this is going to be the one what we can see, and this is the basic idea of how we can work with them, guys. Just an idea only. Just you guys can understand the concept and we can work on these applications. Okay. So that's it, guys. This is going to be just a small introduction. So just a quick understanding. You can see, guys, previously we used to get some, one small, the visual we used to get in, guys, saying that drag and drop, or first add your data column, add the data to your report, and then add the data to your model. So something it is to be there. Now that has been, it disappeared. Why? Because we already got the data here now. Just quickly I'm showing you, does not matters with that. I'm just showing you the data here, guys. Okay, so what is going to be the total bill? I'm going to be getting on the, what is going to be the total amount on the y-axis, and what is going to be the tips that is going to be on the x-axis. I'm going to be plotting it, guys. So by default, it is calculating some visual, it's calculating some summarize. So what I did is I just done like this, guys. So this is your whatever the report scatter plot, guys. It's nothing but a scatter plot, what we can call it as. So how much bill amount and how much is the, what is going to be the tip. So I want to know which tips has been given in the lunch, which tips has been given in the dinner. So if I drag and drop this particular time, so automatically we can see the changes. You can customize each and everything, guys. You can customize each and everything. Everything can be customizable. These colors can be easily, we can customize them. So we can see the markers are there. The markers, which is going to be the colors. So we have two colors are there. Dinner is blue, lunch is this one. I want to change it. Lunch, I want to change into some orange color. I'm going to be changing it here. I'm going to be changing into orange color. So orange colors are lunch and the blue colors are dinners. So mostly we can see the blue colors more. That means more number of guests at the dinner, not at the lunch. There are so many options are there, guys. We can see all that kind of an options we can see as of this particular concepts. Okay. So this is going to be the option, guys. Here we have the option here. Do you want to format your visuals? Whenever you want to format your visuals, we can format the visuals. And this is going to be add the data to your visuals. Okay, fine. So this is going to be all about the, yes, anyone have any questions, guys? Okay. So that is going to be the option here, guys. So this is the basic idea of how we can work with this particular. Just it's a very simple. I didn't use it my keyboard at all, guys. Only just for changing the names only, I have used my keyboard. I didn't written any code. I didn't written any functionality. Nothing I have done. Everything is a simple drag and drop options only. We are able to do it, guys. Okay. So that much simple is going to be this application. So we have got some idea about like what is our environment is going to looks like, guys. And at the top, we are having something called as a different options are there. This is nothing but what we are going to call it as the ribbons, guys. This is what we are going to call it as the various ribbons are there. We have to select all those particular options. On the left-hand side, there are three different views: report view, table view, model view. On the right-hand side, there are three panes are there. These are what we call it as filters pane. It is called as a visualizations pane. And we are going to call it as a data pane, what we are going to call it as. Okay. Hope all of you understand, guys. Very simple environment, guys. There is nothing to that much to understand the concept. Very easily we can understand these applications. Okay. So this is all about some introduction part, guys. So tomorrow we'll see, start with our main concepts. Already we started. So we'll start with how to import the data. What are the different ways to import? What are the different sources we can use? Tomorrow we'll see 1 or 2 days. We'll see importing of the data from various systems, guys. Okay. So that's it for the today's class. Anyone, guys? Any questions if you have?
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hello.
Sir,
Yes.
in this batch, are you going to cover SQL Server also?
Already yesterday I told them. Actually, SQL Server is going to be, yes, it is going to be required, but not specifically. That means we don't teach again separately the SQL Server classes separately, but depending on the concepts we are going to discussing. Like while I'm discussing about group by, there is a concept called as a group by concept is there. So while discussing about the group by concept, we are going to discuss about a concept called as a group by clause. Whenever we are working with something called as a merge queries, there we are going to be discussing something about the concept of joins. So I'll show you how to do the same concepts in SQL parallelly along with whenever we are doing in the Power BI concepts. So separately, we don't have the SQL concepts separately, but along with the concepts only, we are going to learn the SQL features also, we are going to learn it. Okay. We'll use this SQL. We are going to use SQL. And at that instant of time only, I'm going to explain you like this is how the SQL concepts is going to be there. And that is going to be how we are going to be working with that. So that is included in that. But it's not going to be again a separate SQL Server classes. Mean that will take again 1 month of time. This will take another 40 days of time. It is going to become 50 days, 60 days. It is going to become the program. So that much is not required. Whatever the SQL knowledge that is required for our Power BI, those things I'm going to teach you in the classroom itself, in the Power BI class only. Along with the Power BI concepts only, I'm going to teach you. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Fine. Right. Yes, anybody? Any others?
Hi. Hello.
Yes, Amit. Yeah, yes, Amit.
Yeah, you will teach to connectivity with Oracle also, right? On this.
Yeah. Yes, already any database
Because
is
I
a
am
same.
using that Oracle DB, so it's fine for that also.
Anything is a fine because I'll show you. But only thing is I recommend to use SQL Server. Why? Because is the reason. It is going to be, it is developed by Microsoft.
Microsoft,
right?
yeah.
It is Microsoft. So that is generally we recommend them, but not mandatory. You can work with, does not matter. Any database concept is going to be the same only. So I want to connect with a database service. So we have a Oracle database is there connected. You have to just know the credentials, like what credentials we have to use. So let me connect to my credentials. So like what is your server? My server name is going to be XE. So I'm going to be connecting by using some XE connectivity I'm going to be using. So what is your credentials? Which credentials we want to use it? So my username is going to be Scott. I think you know the concept here.
Yeah.
It is going to be username is Scott and Tiger. So yes, if it is connecting, it will connect it. That's it.
And we can connect through DB link also, right? Means if some.
Yeah. You can
It's
connect.
Okay, fine.
So anything you can work with that. So the options are going to be, see, I have some EMP table is there. So I'm selecting the table. Okay. So the data is going to be importing from the Oracle database.
Okay, fine.
Fine, right?
Yeah.
So generally we prefer to work with SQL Server because both are Microsoft products. No, it is very easy. It's very easy and faster also. It is going to be. So that is the reason why we prefer to work with Microsoft SQL Server. But anyhow, maximum what we do is, so we have this kind of a problems, right? So it is going to be, we have this kind of an issues will be there. That's why what easy option we are going to do is we are going to use a CSV files. Easy to share with you. Easy. That means I can easily share the data with you, right? So if I want to have the data, for example, you use Oracle database. Do you have any data with you?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, whatever the data you have, you will be having. You can connect it. But whatever the example I'm going to show you, so I'm going to show it in a CSV file. I'll share you the CSV file. I think you know how to import the CSV file into
Yeah,
Oracle
that
table.
that thing
That you
is
can do
easy
that.
only. It's
Yeah,
not
that you can do that. Yes, fine. Maximum what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with the CSV files. You do one thing, you import the data into Oracle and then you can work with that. Or directly you can read the Excel sheets or CSV files directly.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, fine. Right, guys. Okay, guys. So that's it for the today's class, guys. Just for today, I'll stop it here and we'll continue in the tomorrow's class, guys. Thank you for today. We'll meet up in the tomorrow's class. Thanks all of you guys.